the audio, everyone's all,
Hey!
hey! That's it right there. It's like, what?
Final topic of the day, our biggest topic. So hang in there, viewers, because this one's Paris Games Week. PlayStation had their conference earlier today. I watched the whole conference after I got back from class, and I know, Jordan, you watched, I think, all of the trailers. Like, when we started talking, I realized you watched pretty much all of them.
Yeah, I watched all the ones I was really interested in.
So I just wanted to go over Paris Games Week. We could spend, honestly, a whole podcast on this, but I don't think there's a point. So let me just run through. I took notes of all of the announcements that happened. So let me go ahead and run through this, and then I just want to ask you guys, and I'll answer too, what our favorite announcement and reveal is of Paris Games Week, and kind of like, I guess, what does this indicate for PlayStation? Because we've been having conversations, I noticed, amongst ourselves about holiday 2015 and going into 2016, the fact that PlayStation doesn't have a lot, but this kind of shows otherwise. So anyways, they opened up with Call of Duty. I thought that was stupid because the game comes out in a week. Battlefront, new trailer was awesome.
That trailer was 100. Oh,
that trailer was
God.
really well done, dude. Amazing. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out because it was like super well done. Street Fighter V, Dhalsim was announced. Like I said, Yoshinori Ono was wearing a little headband. Like, I'm excited for the game. Announced February 16th. Yeah, 2016. They're gonna have free DLC characters. So I originally wasn't gonna get it because I was like, they're gonna announce Super Ultra Street Fighter V and like 2 months after that. But it sounds like they're kind of trying to venture away from that by just having characters be free DLC as the game goes on. So I was excited because you know how I am with fighters. Tekken 7, also cool. Tekken 7's going to have VR support, which, what the hell? Okay.
How does that even work?
Dude, I don't know. But they announced that.
Is it just like a glorified 3D effect at that point?
Dude, we'll see. I mean, it looks like it was going to be like first person. I don't know. It was super weird, dude.
That would not work.
Yeah,
that would not be competitive at all.
I don't know. Battleborn, I put on my notes, who gives a shit. I'm sorry if you like Gearbox, but I don't know.
Eddie, we just lost 2 fans.
Yeah, oh, damn it. We're down to 7 3/4. Boundless. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for that. I couldn't really tell what it was. It looked kind of like...
I watched it. It looked like weird Minecraft with little monsters, but then no one was building anything, so I was just really confused.
The note I wrote is Minecraft meets No Man's Sky.
What game is it? What game is this?
Boundless. It was... It looks interesting. Vector... Vici. That honestly, it looked like oh god, what's that freaking game called? The game that Harmonix did before they did Rock Band, where you're.
I hope it just plays Hey Brother on.
Huh?
What? I said I hope it just plays Hey Brother on a loop the whole time.
Yeah, I hope it just plays Wake Me Up.
That's not Line Rider. No, they didn't do Line Rider.
No, it wasn't Line Rider. No. I forgot what it's called. But it's basically like your little ship riding on vectors to Avicii's music. No Man's Sky, coming June 2016. I'm on, like, honestly, dude, I don't know if you guys...
Sky is really, it's not going to live up to its expectations. I'm saying
I don't know if you guys saw the announcement of that, but, like, it really shows where the hype of this game has gone, because they announced that, like, as, like, it's coming 2016, and seriously, people were like, oh, cool. Like, they announced it 3 or 4 years ago, dude. That is the worst case of you announced this too soon and you hyped it up too much. Because we're realizing now what it's going to be is like, Jordan, we've talked about this. Remember that DK game where you run around in the dinosaur museum and you just look at a bunch of cool shit in the museum?
Yeah.
Dude, that is No Man's Sky, but No Man's Sky is a procedurally generated dinosaur museum. Because that's what it looked like. They showed, like, dogfights happening in the distance, and they showed you shooting guns, but you weren't shooting anything. You were just, like, shooting rocks to see what's inside of them.
I just don't understand. So, like, I'm waiting. I was waiting the whole time for something to happen. Like, I remember it was like I was watching gameplay on a planet, and, like, he shoots, like, a cow or something. Or, you know, not a cow, but it's a space cow or whatever. And then, like, some robots come flying in, and then he shoots down the robots. And it's like... I guess there's like the police for the planets. And it's like, that's nice, but how many times am I going to shoot a space cow and get attacked by space police before my space guns get boring
Well, yeah.
and I leave space.
The worst part for me, dude, was when like he is running around the planet, right? So this wasn't in this demo, but it was in E3. He's running around the planet, and his ship's like way over here, and you have to run back to your ship. I was like, what the hell is that, dude? Like I'm gonna be discouraged to move too far because I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't want to run 6 miles back to my ship.
Eddie, it's all about the journey, man.
Hey, June 2016, we'll see, dude. But I'm skeptical.
I'm telling you right now, unless there's actually more to do in the game than run around and shoot space cows, then I swear to God, man, you're fucked. Like,
dude, that's gonna be our first apparel. Space cows. Space cows are Marshmallow World.
Oh, it's Marshmallow Land. Okay, don't get it twisted. All right,
or space cows coming June 2016.
I don't know. I think just a final thought about it is like, it's a very cool idea. I don't know if it's going to be a really cool game. I'm starting.
I guess here's what I want to say, like about that game. Honestly, is I feel like if they took everything that they had and instead of just focusing on saying, "Look how fucking big this shit is," instead of focusing on that, give me like 2 planets or 5 planets. Like take that like,
super densely populated.
Take that quadrillion fucking shit. Take it down to like a few, and then actually make interesting shit happen. Have there be like cities on the planets full of like people and shit.
I saw a tweet. I think it was like Greg Miller or something after E3 when they were like, okay, I get it, I can go anywhere, but what am I gonna do there? And I will say that was what was different about this trailer was they didn't show that. They showed what you do on the planets, but just what you do on the planets doesn't seem that fun. So anyways, June 2016, No Man's Sky. Housemarque, the developer of Resogun, showed off a cinematic trailer for the new game Matterfall. It looked cool. Like, I like Housemarque and I trust them. Alienation, which is their new game, looks really good. Jordan, you saw the CG trailer, right? It kind of looked like it had the same graphic.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the same kind of like cube-based graphics. If that's actually what it's gonna look like, I assume it will. It kind of looks like basically, I don't know if this is gonna be what it is, but it looks like almost what if the guy in Resogun got out of the ship.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm. Honestly, we'll see. This sounds really weird, especially for like a game as arcadey as Resogun. But I'm like wondering if this is going to be in the same universe because it really looked like the enemies looked a lot like Resogun.
Yeah, it could be.
But anyway, so I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Ratchet
Not much to say about it. Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank was announced, or not announced, but they showed off new things.
Boy, I'm so excited.
It looks like a freaking Pixar movie, dude. Oh my god.
I'm honestly like, when I heard about that was getting like there was a new one. At first, I was like, oh, okay. But then I saw stuff for it, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, this is classic PlayStation. It's coming back.
Yeah, and I was going to bring something up. It seems like PlayStation's not marketing it as much as I expected them to. Like, this is one of their big IPs coming back, dude.
It's not now, though. That's probably why.
I guess. I don't know, but it
all
looks
the people that care probably already know about it.
It looks great. It looks great. Next was more Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay. We're going to talk about that game in a little bit, but yeah, more Horizon. It looked like it was kind of the same demo that they showed at E3. It was the one that was behind closed doors, but that was my. We'll talk about that, but I'm freaking excited for that game. Bloodborne DLC got like a little teaser. It was just a little teaser. No, it was just like a teaser of some creepy looking monster.
Was that Ludwig?
I don't know about anything. You're the Bloodborne guy. I don't know anything about that. Drive Club Bikes got announced.
Bike Club.
Yeah, Bike Club. It's just a motorcycle DLC that's live now. Actually, they did the thing live right now after the show ends. Huh?
Did anybody even play that game?
Yeah, actually, that game's one of the highest selling PS4 games in exclusives. Yeah, I'll link you.
All those car guys
Europe.
Just like
Europe, dude. Europe.
Yeah, that's true.
It's freaking sold like hotcakes in the UK, dude. Despite like.
I love me some hotcakes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some hotcakes. Get a hotcake. It's like what's the guy, Ethan? Sam Hyde. What's this? What's this, toast?
Oh yeah, the toast thing.
Anyways, Gravity Rush 2, which was a Vita game, Gravity Rush 1 was, and Gravity Rush 2 is coming out. Looks interesting. Uncharted multiplayer was showed off. Looked really like strange. I don't know. I've never played Uncharted, let alone played the multiplayer. So it looked cool, I guess. Looked kind of fun. Dreams was shown off, that new Media Molecule game. They announced the 2016.
Still don't really get what it is.
Me neither. Well, I mean, honestly, it just looks like go make a pretty painting or something. I don't know, dude. It's not. I'm glad they're doing a beta because it's going to show people what the hell the game is, you know. So that's a smart move, I think.
I feel like it's just for making like really intricate machinimas, but
yeah. I'm not. We'll see, man. PlayStation VR had about a half an hour presentation. They showed off Rigs. They showed off Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, and Robinson, which we were talking about before we started recording. It's kind of like Destiny and Jurassic Park. I don't know. It was weird. It was like it had like a ghost, like almost like a Destiny ghost guiding you.
It looked like Wheatley from Portal.
Yeah,
actually.
It was weird.
We know virtually nothing about that.
Okay, so here's the thing with VR that I was just going to touch on before we move on. You guys know I played PlayStation VR. I played it at Comic-Con, and I loved it. I thought it was incredible. That being said, all these games are exactly what I think that they shouldn't do with VR, which is they're shovelware. They're games that are made for VR to connect all over again. The game that you get that is like, oh, I can't play Halo on the Kinect, but what I can play is Kinect Sports Adventures, you know? And it's like, I can't play Destiny or I can't play, Call of Duty or something like that on the VR, but I can play Rigs or I can play like a game that's made for it. Yeah, which just, I don't know. We've seen in the past that shovelware usually doesn't bode too well with VR, so we'll see. I'm very skeptical. It was cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, when I was in it, I was like, wow, this is incredible. But right now, it's gimmicky as hell. They're not really showing me, like, why I need to get a VR headset.
Until Dawn's sequel or spin-off is troubling, to say the least.
It's on rails, dude.
It reminds me of what the game was originally supposed to be and what I specifically didn't want.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why they did that. Like you said, it's probably
you want to know why they did that?
No, it's because Sony's like, hey, make us something.
Yeah. Well, it's because people liked Until Dawn, and people are going to be like, wow, I can play Until Dawn on the VR. That sounds awesome. And then they're going to get it, and they're going to be like, oh, this is what it is. So we'll see, man. I wish PlayStation VR the best, because I would be really happy if VR did take off, but just not even just in terms of where we're at with technology, the fact that PS4 is having trouble outputting 4K on a lot of games. I just don't like the direction that they're going with, like, this game is specifically tailored for PlayStation VR, rather than take the games you already like to play, like Grand Theft Auto 5 first person, which would be insane on it, and use the VR.
Murder in the first person.
Yeah, dude, that's the way to do it.
God.
They ended it with Gran Turismo Sport. They're not doing Gran Turismo 7. It's Gran Turismo Sport.
Sport.
It was just a teaser. It looks beautiful. Holy crap! It's like photorealistic. They showed Wild, which is kind of like Far Cry Primal, but not. And they ended with Detroit Becoming Human, which is Quantic Dream's new game. It's based on the Android tech demo they did like 2 years ago. So before we end it today, what was your favorite thing shown at Paris Games Week, Jordan?
Detroit. But
Detroit?
That's just because I think the setting is really interesting, and I think that it kind of reminded me of what Watch Dogs was supposed to look like.
Yeah, no, seriously, kind of.
I just think the concept's super fascinating too, because it reminds me of certain movies I've seen, like Spike Jonze's Her. And then I didn't watch it yet. I kind of want to, but that movie that came out, Ex Machina. So it's kind of like, what happens when these artificial intelligences become self-aware? Do they get feelings? What happens? So it seems like it's gonna be really feelsy, I feel like, and I love that kind of stuff.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm skeptical because although Heavy Rain was good, Beyond Two Souls was not amazing.
We'll see.
But I mean, that just the Karatech demo, which you saw, right? You saw the Karatech demo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks awesome. Better than that now.
Yeah. And I mean, that looked great though. And I liked that story and stuff.
This new one, especially at the end, I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, dude. And
but just to close that out though, I'm just going for what I'm most excited about that was new, because I'm still stoked on Horizon, but this was like brand new to me, so I was like,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. E, what'd you like?
I didn't watch it, but
Before you say it, you liked Call of Duty.
yeah,
No,
that's
what'd you
it.
like?
I liked Call of Duty.
Dude, shut up. Okay.
I mean, I didn't watch it, but I saw the Battlefront trailer, and it looked really good. And it made me go, wow, this looks like a game I hope to someday own. So, yeah, no,
That's a strong reaction.
It looks cool.
Wow.
I was sitting there, I was like, wow.
Wait,
Yes,
give
I
me
did.
give me the wow face again.
Wow.
Zoom in on that.
And then, yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad that, like, it looks cool. It looks like they're gonna add, like, a lot of, like, I mean, character customization, which I think looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It showed a lot more of the depth that's going to be in the game, because I know that was a complaint after the beta.
Yeah,
It's like,
no,
what the hell
I
is
agree.
that?
I think there's gonna be a lot more stuff.
I
in
just
it.
want a freaking map in Cloud City.
Look, dog, if you can't play as Salacious Crumb, if you can't play as Bib Fortuna, I'm not buying the damn game.
You can't play as
No,
Saboba.
dude.
I want to play as Saboba.
If you can't play as Ben Quadranero,
Can't
then
play
I'm
as
boycotting this.
Ben, if you can't play as Boss Nass, screw Jar Jar. I want to play as Boss Nass. Make Boss Nass a boss fight. EA, what the hell? I need to drop the ball. Chris, do you have anything to say on
Video games.
You've been studying.
Yeah.
For me, Horizon Zero Dawn was seriously my favorite thing. It was like kind of the same demo, and I didn't care. That game.
I want to play as a Tauntaun.
Dude!
I want to ride one at least.
No. That was what I was saying. Play as Tauntaun. You just go pick up your friends and run them around the map.
Can I play as Jamba? That would be the slowest.
Even more of the cold hot.
Play as Nian Num.
Wait, I want to play as Kit Fisto.
No, dude, play as Nian Num, the little blue guy who's the DJ in Jabba's Palace.
You're an idiot. It's not the prequels, man.
Hey, that's okay. Oh yeah, he died. Never mind.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but Horizon Zero Dawn was my favorite shown. That game just looks really good, man. It looks unique. I don't know if you heard in the thing, they said that game's actually set 1,000 years in the future. So I'm really excited to see what the fiction of that world is.
I want to play as Ki Adi Mundi.
Dude, stop! Oh my god! Okay, Ki Adi Mundi would be cool, so that wasn't funny.
I know, that's why I said it.
But okay, stop. No, dude. But like seriously, the fiction of that world, it just looks really cool to me, and I like the gameplay. It reminded me, like Ethan, you saw the. I know you saw the first demo. It looks a lot, almost like Tomb Raider, like with the bow and arrow gameplay.
Oh, I know the game you're talking about.
Yeah, it's Horizon Zero Dawn. But
I know the game you're talking about. Yep, that looks really cool. That looks. You know who they went to? You know who they talked to about making that game? They went to the specialists, man. They went to the people who made the Witcher 3 world.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, they did. They had people from. There was another game too. They talked to the devs they got the devs for Witcher 3 and another game. I forgot what the other game was to help them design the world and stuff.
Was it the guys you met at Comic-Con?
I don't know. I don't know if it was. It could very well be, you know.
But no, that game, dude, it looks beautiful, first off. But besides that, the game actually looks fun. And I like, they showed in this that there's RPG elements to the game. There's a leveling system, there's a crafting system, it's like actually like damage points when you hit enemies. It's not like
See how deep it goes, but yeah.
Yeah, well, they said it's an action RPG. I'm not expecting it to be like a super deep RPG experience. I'm expecting it to be more along the lines of, say, like Shadow of Mordor, or maybe a little bit deeper than that, because, like I said, there are like hit points and stuff like that.
I was gonna say it probably will be about as deep as Bloodborne, just not as cryptic.
Yeah. But the game, I'm really, really, really stoked for that. I don't need to see any more, honestly, to know that I'm sold on it. And I'm looking forward to seeing Guerrilla Games kind of get out of their comfort zone, because all they've done is Killzone so far. I mean, they did stuff way back in the day, but for the last 10 years they've done Killzone. So I'm looking forward to seeing them do Horizon and see what comes with that game. So, Paris Games Week, PlayStation, you done good. I think it was a great show, and it showed
I'm definitely
a
a fan that E3 is not the only thing now. That's
absolutely, yeah. Cool. I was going to make that point too. We saw a lot at TGS. We saw a lot at Gamescom, not from PlayStation, but from Xbox. And then PlayStation took Paris Games Week. And it's neat that they held off a lot of big announcements from E3 to show here at Paris Games Week, which I thought was neat. And 2016, they still didn't really show that they have anything in 2015, because let's be real, other than multiplats, they kind of don't. But 2016 is stacked for PlayStation. It's going to be a big year, and I'm excited. So, with that, fellas, I think that's it. I think we did it.
We did it.
We're
new finally episode. Up to 10 subscribers.
Dude, no. We got a 11 and 7/8. Looks like we're moving up in the chain. We can apply for monetization finally. So everybody go to our Patreon. Just kidding. No. So with that, this is Eddie.
And Jordan.
And this is Ethan.
You sound so bored at the end, and Chris is studying. We'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
It's been a goof. It's been a gaff. It's been a laugh, and we're out.